Wholeness. Today is 5/31/2024. Someone left a comment on one of my YouTube posts, and they were asking about what do I mean by stillness. And they were saying they thought stillness meant when you're basically listening to yourself. Everything is my perspective. Everything is my experience. So I'll say no to that, because if the self that you're listening to is only the self that's used to responding to toxicity and trauma or lack, struggle mindsets, then that's not stillness. That's only finding a better way to move within all the craziness. Let me clarify that. Better way to move is kind of vague. The whole ideology of stillness, in my point of view and perspective, is sitting still, stopping everything. Before I make another movement, let me see everything that's moving me. That includes why I'm moving, what I'm moving towards, who's moving with me, where I'm going, how I'm going to do it, the whole nine. If you start to take the time to assess everything that is involved with giving your energy, or in a lot of your cases where you're taking energy from, then you can start to see where, hey, that's not really working out for me, or hey, that's costing me more than I'm getting in return, lack of reciprocity, or wait a minute, that's just muscle memory of me wanting something that really ain't even valid for me no more. I just haven't taken the time to stop using that level of thinking. That one is going to be new to a lot of y'all, but it's only going to become more oppressive this year and next year. And again, my perspective and as a watcher, what I see, a lot of the things that y'all have been using as how you move ain't going to move you no more. Just ain't going to move you no more. It's going to be like, God damn, okay, you know what? And this ain't even no age-related thing. This is a spirit-related thing. All right, time to grow up. I've done it this way for so long, and it only keeps leaving me caught in doing the same things, but it's never taken me to the end. So it's going to be like, all right, time to let that go. And that gets back to what I'm saying about stillness. If you keep using the same energies to try and produce a result, but only keeps taking you through cycles, that's not stillness. That is, again, being more responsive to the catalyst in your mind. So if this has not confused you to this point, stillness is not just paying attention to what self is hearing. It is understanding why self is hearing what it's hearing. Then you can honor that as stillness. If only thing I'm hearing in my head are things that really are leaving me in the total point of responsibility and accountability, and leaving me as the source of it all. I am the generator for whatever is going to go on. I am the operator for what's ever going to be taking me somewhere. And when it's time to stop it, I will be the destroyer. See, that's that God energy. That's that source energy. Source is greater than God, but that's that God energy that can lead you back in the source and says, okay, my stillness is my own. My movement is my own. When you start getting to that level of telling yourself that can't nothing move me without my permission, and I don't mean in that combative energy. No, this is, if I decide to give my energy into that, it ain't that other person or that other event made me do it. It's just that I made the choice to do it. So stillness is not just listening to your voice. It's understanding why your voice is saying what it's saying. Trauma response, cycles, gatekeeper energy, 88 energy, things you've heard me talk about over the years. So stillness is not just let me just sit still and don't do nothing. It's no, before I make another movement, let me figure out all the whys, if that makes sense. Wholeness.